15 marbles compete down the Marble Autobahn track in an elimination tournament. Who will win? Race 1 is now underway, and Rocky Mountain is having the lead, but only to get passed by Bumblebee and Sea Striker, who now falls down 5th place. And the goal is not to win the race, it is to avoid being in last place, which Oshikatse appears to now have that dubious honor. They try to catch up on Coal Crusher, but it's not going to be enough, and they will be the first marble eliminated. We are now into race 2 with 14 marbles left, and we see Coal Crusher and Golden Viper hit off that attenuator right away. We see Cat's Eye Yellow and Sea Striker in a great battle, with Sea Striker managing a great pass there to take the victory, and Golden Viper ends up coming back from last place. They passed 4 marbles, and Flamethrower ends up being the second marble eliminated. What a turn of events there. We are already into race 3, and we see 4 marbles hitting the attenuator in the free lane split right out of the gate, and the lead right now is Captain Penguin. Golden Viper had great speed there to get past 3 marbles, and a great line used to take second place. We see 4 marbles struggling near the back. Sea Striker makes a great block there on Glower Green, and unfortunately Glower Green will be our 3rd marble eliminated. And we are now into race 4, and Lemon Yellow gets off to a slow start, though they get past 2 marbles, and Blood Red had the lead but got passed by Coal Crusher, and both Captain Penguin and Pearl get past Coal Crusher, and Pearl gets past Captain Penguin, but Captain Penguin steals the victory away. A very close race, and unfortunately Cotton Candy is the 4th marble eliminated, just barely getting beaten by Lemon Yellow. We are now into race 5, and already seeing struggles out of the gate. That kind of sets the tone for the race. We see Blood Red stumbling there, and now they are battling Bumblebee, who now takes the lead, and Golden Viper makes another great pass there on that final turn to end up taking 2nd place. And unfortunately, we didn't get to mention it, but Lemon Yellow stumbled on one of the triangles, and it comes back to haunt them, as they are now the 5th marble eliminated. 10 marbles now remain, and hitting off of any of the obstacles in this track can really derail a marble's chances of surviving. Pearl defended Sea Striker off well to have a huge lead now, and they're going to win easily, as we see a very close battle in the midfield between Jungle and Blood Red, and unfortunately Rocky Mountain fell behind and is now eliminated. 9 marbles remain, and Cat's Eye Yellow finds an opening to have the early lead, but Golden Viper makes a great hit there to take the lead, only to get passed by Cat's Eye Yellow and Captain Penguin. The Golden Viper tries to pass Captain Penguin, it is to no avail, and back behind it's very close between Jungle and Blood Red, and Jungle ends up surviving by a hair, and Blood Red is unfortunately now eliminated. What a disappointment. 8 marbles remain, and Coal Crusher gets off to a very fast start. Rainforest holds off Pearl really well through that turn, and they actually catch up on Coal Crusher, and they end up passing them after they stumbled, but Coal Crusher ends up passing them across the line, and Golden Viper gets blocked off by Bumblebee. They slow down right before the Plinko Maze, and though they cross, they unfortunately are now eliminated. 7 marbles remain, and we see Jungle and Pearl having 1st and 2nd. Pearl tried to pass Jungle, but Jungle made an amazing block there to hold on to the lead. Pearl ends up jumping into that middle lane, and they still have 2nd place on Sea Striker. And we again see detrimental hits as Captain Penguin hits off Cat's Eye Yellow, and that slows them down big time, and they unfortunately are now eliminated. That final section really could make a difference. And we saw right there, we now have 6 marbles remaining, if you can believe it, and Sea Striker makes a great maneuvering to hold off Cat's Eye Yellow, and they have a pretty good lead. We do see back behind, Jungle gets passed by 2 marbles, and Pearl is slowing down big time, and Jungle tries to catch up, but it's too late, and Pearl managed great timing there to hold off Jungle, who is now eliminated. Our top 5 marbles now remaining in the tournament. We see Cat's Eye Yellow having the early lead on Pearl, and Coal Crusher made a great hit off of Sea Striker to take 3rd place, though Sea Striker made a great pass to get 3rd place, and Pearl ends up making a great pass on Cat's Eye Yellow, who nearly came to a stop. It is challenged across the line by Sea Striker and Coal Crusher, and unfortunately Bumblebee is now eliminated, finishing 5th place. And that is why it is very important to not stumble there, because otherwise your chances could be dashed, and Cat's Eye Yellow's nearly was. They are in 2nd place now, challenging Pearl, they nearly made it past them there, and they are now challenged by Sea Striker. Sea Striker nearly stalled, and Coal Crusher tried to pass them, but Sea Striker fended them off on that final peg, and Coal Crusher will finish 4th. We are now down to our top 3, and Cat's Eye Yellow is off to a slow start, hitting off the attenuator through that free lane split out of the gate, and is falling way behind Sea Striker and Pearl, who ends up getting past Sea Striker with a great pass there, and Cat's Eye Yellow tries to catch up in the final stretch, but it's too late, and they will be eliminated here, finishing 3rd, which is still better than nothing. We are now down to our top 2. Both of them hit off the attenuators out of the gate. Pearl has the early lead on Sea Striker. Both marbles take the high side of the pyramid. Pearl still has the lead, and both marbles will now go for that inner line. Sea Striker tried to make a pass there on Pearl, but Pearl showed great defense, holding them off, and they stand atop the podium for this Marble Autobahn elimination race.